Sure. I'm Samira Reis. I was born in Brazil, raised in Rio de Janeiro. I moved to Milan to pursue my PhD at Bocconi, and now I am a faculty member at UC3M, Madrid, Spain. So this is a good question that I have to start explaining that my family inspired me. So my mom is a high school teacher. She taught history. Now she's retired. My brother is a filmmaker. So he has been working in the TV and film industry for a long time. So I always thought that these two jobs were fascinating. But then when I was growing up, I just love numbers and math, so I decided to pursue engineering. But when I finished undergrad studies, I actually decided to work for a TV and broadcast company. And then I was in love with this setting, but trying to understand more about organizations and this industry, which made me decide to stop and go to Bocconi to pursue my PhD. While I was there, I got exposed to organizational ecology theory, so the role of size and age, the demographics, entry rate and exit rate, resource partitioning. All these topics made me understand better the creative and entertainment industry, so it made a lot of sense to me at that time. And later, Mike Hanna also developed more research on categorization and identity. So I was just following it because it made a lot of sense to me. So I really understood more about industries and organizations through this lens. And then later, I actually shift to stigma and these more controversial industries because when I started reading that, I just thought it was fascinating to understand more about these organizations and industries that may have a potential impact in society, create jobs and consumers having safer experience, creating taxes, and I thought that we didn't know much about that. So then I just decided to try to understand more about it. So the paper that I present here today on geographic stigma, this is one line of research that I think we should understand more to understand the differences and similarities between geographic stigma and industry stigma. Both of them are categorical stigma, but are they the same? I don't think so. But I think that we have to explore more this. Also research on stigma and social movements to understand the role of stigmatizers. I think that we still need to understand more about it, and maybe social movement approach can help us to understand more about it. And also, still in stigma, I think that the role of non-stigmatized organizations on destigmatize some industries and markets. So I also think that there is a lot of potential there. This is an excellent question. So so stigma transfer from organizations to regions, from regions to organizations. Uh, there is some relationships there, but I think that we still have to understand much more about it. And I'm trying to. I don't have answers for all these questions, like in terms of what else do we need to know about it. But I do believe that there is much more to understand in terms of this relationship, especially about geographic stigma, right? So what's the difference and how it's affecting organizations that are there, and when and why organizations respond to geographic stigma, and so on. Yeah. So I have been lucky with amazing co-authors. So I think that when we love what we do, so we end up whenever you go attend conferences or whenever there is a speaker coming, so you always try to talk to these people, and then very often, so you like similar things, and then we end up deciding to collaborate. And this happened with me. So I didn't have any strategy to find the co-author. So I can tell you that I was lucky to have all these amazing co-authors. But I think that to make this relationship work for a long period of time, so we do need some complementary skills. So each one of us put something different, add something different to the research project. And I think that this is the main thing to have these long-term relationships with co-authors. Yes, one single advice. My main advice is that I think that you should focus on the process. So not like think more about short term than long term, uh, because because very often unexpected things happen, and then so if you think too much about where you will be, what will you will do, so uh, we cannot predict that much in life. But if you focus on now on working like do the best you can on your papers, on your researcher, on our research, I think that this is my main advice, right? So focus on that, because if you focus on what you're doing now, and you put a lot of love and effort and commitment, I think that your papers will be much better. Your co-authors will be interested in working with you, and then I think that that's my main advice.